Hi, I'm Joan. I go to Grace Winter Garden, and I've been going there probably a little over a year, almost a year and a half, actually. My story is one that I'm sure a lot of people relate to. I came from a dysfunctional family. We had a church that was very structured, very much about condemnation, guilt, shame. So it was really important to look on the outside, but there was chaos going on inside the home. So I definitely felt like God was one that was very punishing. I just desperately wanted someone to love me, to feel like I could have that in my life. When I got married, everything was great on the outside, but behind closed doors, there was a lot of manipulation, control, and it was an abusive situation. I left my marriage, and that began a journey that was so hard and so scary and so dark and so lonely sometimes. But it is what brought me to my faith. I had driven by Grace Winter Garden many times and always wondered about it. So I looked up Grace online and I watched a few online services, and then I decided to go to the Grace Winter Garden campus. And it was wonderful because everyone was so friendly and so kind. I felt accepted. I felt like I belonged. When I left my marriage, I didn't know how to be a healthy parent. I had never had that modeled for me. I'd never been that. I didn't even know what that looked like. At Grace Winter Garden, I saw people being those healthy parents, and I saw great dads. I had never seen that before, not like day to day like that. And I saw them, how they acted with their wives. And it was just so amazing to me. I don't know, I felt so much hope, that really did exist. I kind of at that point thought, maybe it doesn't. Maybe everybody behind closed doors has this chaotic situation. So it was very healing for me to come to Grace. I got involved in Grace Ops right away. I was kind of like the misfit of the group because I was the only woman. I was the smallest and the oldest, but they really embraced me as part of the group. You feel like you belong immediately. I think the Good Initiative is a great opportunity to develop my trust in God because, if I look at myself on paper financially or time-wise or what I have the abilities to do, I would just kind of say, well, I'm kind of doing all I can do and I need to just kind of keep steady. But I know that that's not what God would have me do. My first step is to pray. I want to pray and find out what God would have me do. Financially, what would be comfortable? Nothing. But I think absolutely I want to give more than what's comfortable because it means so much to me that this is happening. And it's happening in a church that's doing the right thing. So I want to be supportive of that. To me, it's so exciting to look at the future of a church that already has so much in place. I mean, you've got great preaching and you've got each campus where you're encouraged to take your next steps and you're given help and people are there to support you. But in addition to that now, there's going to be a counseling center and a learning center that can help with all those areas that happen outside of church. Outside of Sunday, life happens, and now there's a resource where you can go to get the help you need to put all those pieces in place as well. So I think that it's just a vision that cares for people deeply. I know counseling for me was super important, along with the church made all the difference in my life. And so I would encourage everyone, no matter where you are, no matter what you have or what you feel led to do for the Good Initiative, just do it. I mean, you don't know what impact that's going to have on someone's life.